everyone. Wayne here from Think Management. Today I want to share a brief video with you about the upcoming channel changes and kind of really what's going on here behind the scenes. So today I'd like to share with you that the microphone is in, the Blue Yeti has finally arrived, and we are getting set up for the new announcement that I made on the recent video in which the podcast is coming. Yes, it has been requested and now it shall be delivered. The podcast is coming. I would like to go briefly over my setup here and kind of why I picked this setup. If you have any questions or you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. I'd be curious as to what you use for your desktop microphones. So first I'd like to say I got the boom arm here. It's very good, can move up and down, in and out, different things like that. And then attached to the boom arm, I have an adapter that goes from 5/8 to 3/8 here, a silver adapter. And then I have the shock mount for the Blue Yeti. Now, what's the purpose of the shock mount? The shock mount's just in case, see how you can bump it and you can move it? Well, when you're broadcasting and different things, that small bump, just like that, can make a big noise when you're producing. So one of the things the shock mount does is, as you can see, it absorbs the energy that you give it, to which it's not then transferred to the microphone itself. Very, very crucial part to have when you're using a desktop microphone. Then here we have the Blue Yeti itself. Now, as you can see, I'll remove here, this is called the pop filter. That pop filter is good for when you have your P's and your T's and it's a lot of times you blow into the microphone and exhale more air, and it leads to those pop, pop, pop in the microphones themselves. So that pop filter, hence, filters the air and different things that you breathe and limits those pops in the microphone. And then on top of the Blue Yeti here, as you can see, I have this cover which goes over the microphone itself. And that keep it clean. A lot of times when you're talking, you've got saliva that comes out, different things like that. But it also serves as a windbreak if you're ever outside using it and things like that. So that's my setup, and that's the exciting news for the channel, which I shared last time. The name of the podcast and the date that the podcast will be released in its first version. It is to be determined, so I will share that with you at a later date. So we're still working on a couple of kinks here behind the scenes, such as a platform to launch it on and really just kind of how long we want to do it. I will share that some of the content that will be on the upcoming podcast will be myself interviewing leaders of the community, talking to them about their struggles and kind of what they went through to become successful in their different venues. We'll talk about a lot of their current struggles as well as past struggles. So if you have any ideas on who you might like to hear from, or what type of occupancies or different businesses, whether it's someone that's a lawyer, or someone that's a doctor, or someone that owns their own business. If you have any ideas like that, feel free to leave them in the comment box below, and I'd love to see if I can line up some of those videos for you. I will say that I have a lot of guests already lined up, so we've already got about half dozen guests that have already conferred to me that they would like to join and participate. So I'm excited to bring that content to you. One of the things that I always strive to do on this channel is to not only teach principles of success, but also teach areas that people tried to have success and they kind of stumbled. So I want to teach you the different areas to where they've stumbled, so hopefully that you can learn from their mistakes as well as I, and that we can apply those both, and not only in our professional careers, our personal lives, and different things like that. So once again, exciting times are ahead for this channel, and hey, I look forward to sharing these times with you. And once again, this is Wayne from Think Management, and I'll see you soon. You have a great day.